Hey guys, so this is the very first time that you'll be seeing me on my channel. All this while you've just seen my hand. So today, I thought why not, because I was coming after a long time. I was not at all active, giving into the pandemic which is going around, and it just didn't feel, somehow it didn't felt correct that I should do any of my videos during the times when, all of us were going through so much of the crisis. Each day some or the other news, kept on pouring in. Lost so many relatives during the whole course and everything. But there comes a point wherein you just don't want to succumb yourself to the negativity going around. Like, you want to pull yourself out of whatever is going around, and you want to feel happy, and you need to keep your mental sanity in place. So you should always do something which excites you, which looks you, wait for the tomorrow, all these things. So for me, here I am again, back to my videos. So who all don't know me yet, this is Aishwarya, and I've just started making videos. Currently I'm doing the food videos. Let's see what all is in store. Like, I've never planned how things would go on this channel, but let's see how the things would be. So I'm at my mom's place today, and on my brother's demand, I thought of making Lahori chicken. And again, so let's share the recipe with you all. I would love to hear any feedbacks, any comments, whatever you want, which you all have from your end. Please feel free to write to me. All right. So let's get started with Lahori chicken. Alright, let me show you all what I have it here with me. So I had taken around half kilos of chicken, and I just marinated it with little salt and some Kashmiri red chili powder, and just kept it for around half an hour before I start with my cooking process. And then here I have some roughly cut onions. You can cut it anyhow, whichever ways you want. Either you can have a paste form as well. Here in this plate I have all my masalas. This is turmeric, this is red chili powder, this is salt, this is garam masala, the home cooked garam masala, the home prepared actually. Then we have zira, we have some coriander powders, and in the center, this part, we have it as the black pepper powder. Alright. In this plate, I've taken some akha garam masalas, bay leaves, and peppers and zira and everything. And here I have some juliens of ginger. I took some slitted green chilies also to be added. And oops, it just fell. Okay, and here I have some freshly made ginger, garlic, and the green chili paste. And additionally, I have some tomato purees as well. So here it is. That's it. So all these ingredients would go in my chicken, and I'll show you all how I do this chicken. So in this pan here, I've taken some mustard oil, and I've heated the oil well so that now I can start preparing with my chicken and everything. The oil is as per your preference. If you prefer some other oil, you all can use that oil as well. So let's get started. So, in the heated oil goes in my chicken. So, I've poured in all the chicken in the pan, and you don't need to cook in all the chicken entirely. It's just till the time the rawness goes out of the chicken. So see how beautifully, the chicken is getting prepared with the oil and everything. So just prepare a little, and then I'm going to add the onions further. I'll show you all how I do it. So now you all can see that, the chicken is little cooked. Now I'm going to take all the pieces out so that I can fry the onions further in the same oil. Alright, so now you all see that, I've let certain chunks to be in the oil itself so that they all can fry together. Now I'm going to add all the akha garam masala to it. And I'm gonna make it in the oil till the time the aromas start infusing out of these garam masalas. Can't tell you all how beautiful, aroma is coming out of the spices. So now, once the aroma has started coming out, I'm gonna pour in all my onions to this. So here goes in the onions. So, after adding all the onions, I'll just fry the onions little bit. You don't need to make it golden brown or anything like that. It just, needs to be little translucent or pinkish in color, because you'll be adding your chickens and you'll be frying both of them together. And those of you all who've been following my cooking channel, so you all are aware by now that, whenever I add onions, I add in some dash of the red chili powder as well in the with the onions itself. Okay, just for the color. This is only for the color purpose. So, at this stage when my onions are little done, now I'm gonna add the ginger and the garlic paste which I had. Now see, I always prefer making the fresh paste. It depends on you all, if you all want to use the pre-made packs or anything, you all can use that paste as well. So just a tablespoon of ginger and the garlic paste. So here goes in the paste. I'm gonna add half a teaspoon more. So yes, this much amount, and we are done with this. So now fry this till the time both of them lose their rawness. So at this stage the masalas, as in the onion and the garlic and all the paste and everything, are ready to welcome the chicken in. So now I'm gonna add in the chicken to this. So now after adding in the chicken to the onion and the garlic paste, I'm going to let all of them roast together a little bit more. And meantime, meanwhile they mingle in, I'm gonna cover them with the lid and let it cook together. So now at this stage when my onions are getting a little mushier with the chicken, I'm gonna add in all the masalas which I had showed you all. So I'm gonna add in the entire masala to this and fry it all together. Just see how beautiful the chicken is coming out to be. Now at this point I'm gonna add in the tomato puree which I had freshly made to this, and at the same time I'm going to add in the slit green chilies also. So these are the slit green chilies. All of them goes in together, and you need to fry it till the time the puree also becomes little thick. So let's see how the chicken has come till now. Lovely. Let's see the color, how beautiful it has come. Now to this, as in the entire process, now I'm gonna add in some dahi. Okay, I've beaten the dahi and kept it at room temperature, and now I'm gonna add in the dahi. So here goes in the dahi. This is near about 2 to 3 spoons. You can add as per your requirements. You need to prepare this little bit more with the dahi also. Just see how beautiful the chicken has come out. I have not added even a single ounce of water. It's just that the chicken, and with all the tomato puree and the dahi, it got it just got done with that water itself. So I've not added any additional water, and I like my chicken little this ways only. That's why I don't like the runny chickens. Okay, when the gravy is running. So not the runny chicken, but the gravy being running. So yes, and now I'm gonna show how I'm gonna garnish this. You just need to add in some dash of corianders, and if you all have onion rings, just add in, and some juliennes of ginger, and that's it, ready to be served. I'll show you all how I do it. So this is how I finally garnished my chicken, with some juliennes of ginger, some onion rings, and some dash of coriander leaves. That's it. So I'm gonna try this out, and even if you all like the recipe, please try this out and let me know your comments in the section below. So bye for now.